I thought that was too funny. Even in signs, they can give you guilt. Okay, moving along. Also on that day in 2006, I said, wow, these guys climb heavy ladders and move them, and then they go into the basement and they clean things. So these three gentlemen are very close to me. The first time I met Jay Johnson, it was like meeting wood. It's like, Jay? Just boom. And then Sixto and Sergio leaned into my hand and said, "Don't touch." He just goes like this. I was like, okay. All right. And maybe the third year I began to speak Jay Johnson. And I prefer it now because he sees all and he fixes all. He's a man of few words and very few words. He's been a fixture here at the park since the park player days. And some of you guys will know what that means. I won't know that. A constant champion of the park, he's tirelessly gone above and beyond to make sure every production of the Passion Play is more beautiful and built to last. With his gentle nature and a big, broad smile, he always provides a sense of calm and security to all of us, working in the hours, especially in the cold. And whenever I ask him to change something, I'm pretty sure he's dying inside, but he always gives me a smile. Like a quiet presence, he somehow makes magic happen with our limited funds and equipment, and I think maybe 4 LED lights that he has at the booth. He's a true magician. With great pleasure and affection, I present Jay Johnson our 100th Centennial Award. Jay. I'm fine. Thank you. In 2001, I met Sixto Perez, and after I met him, I went drinking. After I met Sixto Perez, I went drinking. Why? Because talking to Sixto Perez is like having Chinese food. You talk to him for 2 minutes, and then you go, did I eat? Yeah, I had Chinese food. No, did I tell Sixto? And Sixto belongs on MASH, on that TV show, because he would be the guy that everyone went to get things done, but he would be the one talking to the colonel going, yeah, it's done. Yeah, it's done. Yeah. And the colonel would be going, oh, he's bizarre. But again, in the 10 years that I've been here, I've learned to speak Sixto. And he's a man who spent more time in show business than most of us here today. Professional dancer in Cuba, and of course everyone dances in Cuba. That's how we get out of there. Everyone says, look, both. I can say that because I'm Cuban. I'm kidding. Professional dancer in Cuba, he came to us with an impressive background in musical theater and dance, making all the Passion Play productions fun and efficient with his sardonic wit and helpful ways. And he really is helpful. He bitches and moans and bitches, but he finally does get everything done. Except the blood. He won't do blood. Providing humor and history to all of our Passion Play family, young and old. He is like the guy in the Titanic when you hit the iceberg and everybody runs away. He's going, who's going to fix that? He's the one who stays behind and tries to fix it. He's brought an atmosphere of humor and fun to all our clients, and they expect that from him, and we will miss that sorely. Such is the respect of the community to this iconic member of the Park family. It gives me tremendous pleasure to finally recognize Sixto Perez officially as the mayor of the Park Theater, the steward of the Park Theater. He loves the Park Theater, however, he'll die telling you he doesn't. But I have a tremendous amount of respect for this guy. He is the Yoda of the Park Theater. Come on up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Show us how to belly dance, Sixto.
You have to take a look at my damn glasses, man. I've got gaffers tape.
You're the artistic director of the Park Theatre. Poo. Yeah, look at my glasses.
Life imitates art.
In about 40 minutes, I'll be taking out 7 boxes of garbage. Unless you guys eat it. All right, we get to our third crew member. And again, when I first came here, one of the things I knew about theater, being a tech guy originally, and then being a writer and a director and a playwright, I knew the thankless job that the techies got. And this gentleman was completely thankless, and they were like Thing from the Addams Family. You know, they were like, you'd open the box and go, oh, where's Thing? And then you'd go out and do those things. The same thing with Sergio. Where's Sergio? He's up with this, you know. And nobody has logged more man hours here or upstairs in the bowels of the place. And during this past production, Sergio and I both had to go upstairs into the balcony. It was very sweet that the cast was going, but we like you guys, don't go up there. But we were going up there many, many, many times in the 10 years that I've known him. He's been here when I've left, and it's been a thankless job. But again, this is a great day for me because I feel vindicated in being able to at least recognize the people who have really run this place. And no one more so than Sergio Cruz. He wrote his own bio here.
I didn't write that.
Oh, Anne wrote it. Okay, all right. But I don't need to read it because I've lived it with him. So he's always been the one that like the plant or the telephone pole in the neighborhood. You don't count on them until they go out, and then you're like, wow, I didn't realize that. And I'll be realizing that in 2 weeks when he's out doing his own thing in Miami and starting a whole new life, which I'm excited for him to do. But no one more than anyone in this place, other than I guess the ghosts who live here, have logged more man hours. And I think he secretly also loves the Park Theater because he was here as a young boy at 17, 18. And that's when you first find your first love, and I think the Park Theater was his first love, or the raccoon that he had to chase away from the garbage which is one of his first chores here. But at any rate, and he was our stage manager this past production. A great guy, very sweet, very level-headed, and I'm going to miss him dearly, Sergio Cruz. Thanks. Like surgery. Okay, we're almost done, but we are saving some really wonderful people for the next segment. Jules, Marty, and Ed, that's how I was introduced to them when I looked at the script and saw 72 names on the front in terms of the authors of the 2006 script that I saw. I saw James Maxwell, Frank Ciano, 1,000 other people, and then Jules, Marty, and Ed. And I said, who are they? They sound like a Jewish law firm. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe, yeah. And and then I started to listen to the music, and I was brought back to my days when I had hair, and I was in love with REO Speedwagon and Air Supply, and I thought I was like, I'm not in love with